What's good, everybody? This your girl, China White, and you just entered the Lion's Den with your girl, China White. Grab your drinks, let baby girl light your cigar. See, you are in for one hell of a night with your girl, China White. So, I done already finished my little snack wrap I was eating. Yeah, I had to restart this shit. Like, I hate when I have audio issues. I just start the shit over again. I'm gonna take that live stream down. So I changed the title to Walking Paychecks because it's kind of like y'all niggas put yourself out there like y'all a walking paycheck. It's kind of like this, right? If you didn't lean on money, if you didn't lean on, damn, my pen broke. I'm sorry, y'all. I had this goddamn fly ass goddamn pen and it broke. I got it from Spencer's, I believe. So y'all laid that foundation out. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Oh, that sound sexy lighting my cigar. Excuse me, y'all. Excuse me. Because I am eating and drinking, so excuse me. So y'all laid the foundation out for women to use you. We're going to be talking about proving yourself and the difference from proving yourself and the difference from allowing a woman to get to know you and understand your character. This is how y'all shoot yourself in the foot. This how y'all do it. This how men shoot themselves in the foot. It's how you present yourself. 90% of the time, 90% of the time, you men, we women see you. So 90% of the time, we see you before you see us. We already seen you. We notice you in the room. We notice you at work. We notice you in school. We notice you. First and foremost, it's either we are attracted to you or we put you in the box that we're not. The attractive guy that we are attracted to, we're always watching constantly. And we're not just watching you, we're watching the women around you. Women see the other women around you as competition. As competition. When they are attracted to a certain guy, women see women also see the women that's around you. They notice the women that's around you. And not just that, we don't just notice the women that's around you. We notice you, we notice the women that's around you, and we notice what type of friend you have. Because the type of friends that y'all hang with tell us a lot about who you are. Tell us a lot about your dark side. Tell us a lot about your secrets. You know? Especially if you a dude that got a girl. If you a man and you already have a chick, we like to size the chick up and see what type of chick she is so we can embody her. We can embody that type of chick so you'll like us, but we'll lay some extra sugar and extra cream on top so we can if we want you, if we go after you. that the same thing you see in your girl, you'll see in her. That's what women do when we like a man. So you don't have to prove anything because guess what? We already see you. We already like you. Now, whether this is the problem, this is where the problem comes in for men. This is where the problem comes in for you is when you want to rush the process, especially when it comes to a bitch that's feeling you. Because you may be the type of dude that already know women feeling you. You may be the type of dude that you know women feeling you. You know women are watching you. You know women want to be with you. But you the type of dude that want to make the first move on a woman and want to speed up the process. And that dude right there, when you do that, you're thirsty. Like that's what I see, and that's what kind of like put the ball in our court because you don't have to prove anything if you know that she likes you. But y'all do that because of that male ego. You want her to see you as you're that man. I'm that man. I'm more manly than all the other men. That's that competition type shit. Like, you know, it's kind of like you gotta lie. Yeah, I drive a Bentley. Yeah, I own 4 properties. Yeah, I'm a 6 figure man. Yeah, I executed my finances. You know what I mean? Yeah, I graduated from Yale, Harvard, Yale. You know, I travel to, you know, one of those islands. I traveled there. You trying to get her to buy into you because in your mind, you know that women like that. But if you got to prove what you have for her to like you, fam, what does that say about you? Keep it a buck. Keep it real with yourself. I need y'all to keep it a buck. Keep it 100. I need y'all to keep it a buck. Keep it 100. If you got to tell a woman all that shit, because in your mind, that's what women like. See, y'all get it confused. Women only like those things is because they want access to those things and they know that you have it. She doesn't have to like you to get those things. All she have to do is act like it because you're offering it. So why wouldn't she take it? Why wouldn't she take it? Especially when you say, though, the type of group of men that always say, I want her to like me for me, but then turn around and bragging about the shit that you own. Why are you telling anybody about the things you own? Let me tell you something. A lot of men are at 1 and 2. You want to believe in your mind that you're 9 and 10. You're not 9 and 10. You're 1 and 2. When you at 9 and 10, you don't brag about anything that you have because you don't want to be a target. You don't want to be a lick. You're not like suckers do that. You a sucker. You a sucker. Can you hear me? Yeah, so um men that bring attention like that to themselves, them braggers, they gotta, brag, like that's a sucker. That's a square. You green. You you're new to this shit. Like, you know, you wanna be a lick. You wanna be a lick. You wanna be a lick. You want a bitch to run through them pockets. And, you know, that bitch would never like you for you because you pre- you presented yourself with gifts and gadgets. So why would she focus on you and you're offering that? Notice how, and this is the two different type of men here we're going to be talking about here. Notice how when you're the guy and the girl genuinely likes you off of who you are, she's not questioning you about how much money you made, about the lifestyle that you live. She's more wanting to spend time with you. It's called a connection. That's a connection. She's trying to connect with you. That's a whole nother level, because what she's saying is she want her mind fucked. It's kind of like, fuck my mind. I don't care about the cars. I don't care about those things, because in all honesty, she might be grinding too. She might be hustling too. She might be saving for that house too. She might be saving for that car too. She might be going to school trying to get that degree so she can be whatever and make that money. So she could be taking her journey and want to connect with you. So it's not about money, it's about the connection. That's why you gotta respect that shit. You don't you don't disrespect the connection that you have. You know what I mean? Like that's just like, that's crazy. You know what I mean? Like when you do that shit, you know, because what you have to offer as a man is you. That's what you offer women, is you. You want to be a part of me, not a part of my house and my car, not a part of what I own. You want her to be a part of you, the extension of you. And you know, if a chick feeling you, she wants to be that extension. The money, the cars, the clothes, etc., has nothing to do with her wanting to be an extension of you. That's the difference. That's the difference. But when this is the clear tell sign that the woman does not like you, your wife, your girlfriend, whoever you're talking to, is when y'all conversation is solely about your money, what you can do for her, how you can fulfill her needs, and everything is about her. But when y'all talking to each other, it's about what you have or what you own. That is some truth for your ass. That's some truth for your ass. That's the type of conversations that you have with your kids, so your kids can recognize who actually likes them and want them for them. See, A woman cannot fake like you. She cannot pretend for very long. A woman can only pretend to like you for more than, I'm gonna say, probably 2 months. If she really, really, really don't like you, and she's disgusted by you, then she will begin to ignore you. She will see your messages and don't respond, and then she'll respond at her own time. That has nothing to do with the friend zone. She just don't fucking like you. That bullshit rhetoric that they tell y'all is bullshit. I'm telling you some real shit. I just gave y'all some cheat codes to how women genuinely like a man. See, we can't see when we like a man, we become obsessive over you in an instant. It's like a light switch, and it doesn't shut off unless we experience some hard rejection. Remember when I talk about soft rejection and hard rejection? See, the thing is, a lot of men don't understand soft rejection and hard rejection because they don't reject women. So they don't understand it. But if you are rejecting women you can see even through the hard rejection that you gave a woman that she still fucking like you because we become obsessed with you in a way. We got to have more of you. You get what I'm saying? That's just the truth. Now, if you want to lead with your pockets and, you say, fuck the connection, that's on you. That's you. You do what you want to do. I don't give a fuck. Your girl China White, you already know me. I don't give a fuck what you do with your money. I don't give a fuck what you do with your dick. I'm just telling you some real shit. You know? It is what it is. I'm just gonna tell you how a woman's gonna place your ass and view your ass. You know? And that's just some real shit. The woman that see the reason why a lot of men are confused about a woman genuinely liking them for them and a woman that want access to what you have in your life. See, men are like gatekeepers. Men are like gatekeepers. But a lot of men, they don't see themselves as a gatekeeper. So what women tend to do is to override that is to become successful by not being with men because women know that if she fall in love with a man, she's going to be on his time. If she embodied that man, she's going to be on his time. So being on his time, in order for her to get access to paradise, she has to follow and go up under his lead. So what women tend to do is, fuck that. I'll get it on my own. And when I get it on my own, I can determine who the fuck I want to be with instead of a man. Do you get it? Because a lot of women, due to their kryptonite, the man that makes them weak is toxic. She is weak for toxic dick. She's weak for the Pookies and the Ray Rays and the Thuggos and the Tyrones. And what she have told herself was, this man is ruining my life because I'm weak for him and he's not a gatekeeper because he doesn't have anything. So I'm not benefiting from embodying the toxic dick. You hear me? So what those women do is they say, now I'm only gonna deal with these type of men. And these type of men I'm not weak for. I'm more clear minded. I'm I'm not weak when it comes to this type of man because I don't thirst for this man. I'm not obsessed with this man. I don't really like this man. I only like his excess. And me being with this man makes me look good. So they don't deal with their kryptonite. When you fail to realize that you're a gatekeeper. You feel me? I know nobody never broke it down like that. I'd be surprised at my damn self when I be doing these live streams. I'd be like, damn. I'd be surprised at myself. I don't know why I don't come live more. So, women get to a certain age that she know she will never have access to that life. That is when you see older women thirsting for younger men, men that have potential. You feel me? That is when you see an older woman say, okay, because I can't, it's I can't ever get access to what this man has. So now I must settle. I must settle. That is when you get more women that's older, that's more understanding. She's more understanding. She will take you for whatever. Her standards has dropped because now it's the push. The push is coming. It is what the fuck it is. You know, that's when you get the woman that's more understanding because she knows she's not going to have access to that, whatever it is that, let's say, like, whatever. She knows she's not going to have access to that. So she will settle because she knows if she doesn't settle, she's not going to have access to any of that shit. So, that right there is some truth. When it comes to the survival mode of a woman, it's undefeated. The Most High even speak about that. When a woman wants to survive, she has to survive on a man. She has to. In order for her to fulfill and be happy, because a woman is not going to be happy without a man. I don't care how much money she has. I don't care, what levels and pinnacles she reached in her life. She still needs that companionship from a man. You feel me? She still needs that. And that's a woman, that needs her head, whether women want to admit it or not. But you got to understand that You're the gatekeeper. You're the source. And a lot of y'all fail to realize that you're the fucking source. Y'all don't realize that you're the source. Y'all don't even realize the access that a woman has to change her life through you. Why do you think when a woman gets with a man, she'll say, "This man changed my life. He changed my life." you know? So, you know, a man changed a woman, but the man is motivated through life. The woman changed through her man. I don't know no man. I don't know any man I ever had a consultation with, any man that I ever spoke with wanted the worst for their women or any woman they dealt with. Any man I ever spoke with, they only wanted the best for their woman or any woman they dealt with. The only issue that men have is giving too much and wanting sex. That's the issue. That's the major issue right there. It's giving too much and wanting sex. I'm not saying you're bad. You're not bad. You're not bad for that. But that's a weakness that y'all have. I'm just saying that's the truth right there. That's the truth. That is the truth right there. And if you can overcome that, listen to me. If you can overcome that, I'm not saying don't do for a bitch. Do whatever the fuck you want to do. But make sure the bitch that you're doing it for respects and wants to be in your presence. That's willing to do the same for you. You feel me? Because men are givers, women are receivers. Whether what that's the order of God. That's the order of the Most High. That's why when y'all give us that dick, we have your children. We bear your children because we are the receivers. We receive strength and logic and reasoning and all of that from you. But if you flip those roles and you become the feminine and she's the masculine, this is why you men are emotional. This is why men are triggered. This is why men are taking themselves out because they're putting themselves in the feminine role. The masculine and the feminine is that's never toxic. But the immature femininity and the immature masculine, it's immature. It's immaturity. It's immature. You may believe that you're masculine, but you put yourself in the feminine role because you should never be emotional. I did a live stream on breaking down the emotional man. Y'all should check it out. In understanding your emotions. Emotions is not bad. The Most High gave it to us. That's not bad. When you do not know how to conquer your emotions and understand your emotions, that's bad. Because they're always painting emotions like emotions are bad. No, you're human. You're a human being. So you're going to have emotions. You just need to understand them because through your emotions, you would do anything. Um, Mods, any trolls come in the chat, block them, please. I shouldn't have to block trolls doing a live stream, and I have moderators. Come on now, like they can't get their rocks off. You gotta hit my cash app to get your rocks off. I'll let you get your rocks off, get that nut. You can get that goddamn nut, nigga. You come in here and get your motherfucking nut, because I know that's what you want. Hit my motherfucking cash app before you get your rocks off. Okay? I ain't letting you get that nut for free, nigga. Hit my motherfucking cash app. Period. You ain't about to get that nut in here for free. Bitch, please. Okay? Like, these niggas got the game fucked up. Like, your mind's got to be heavy handed. Get a bitch out of here. I don't got time for that crazy ass square shit. You a square. You a square ass fucking nigga. You know, you in my chat want to argue. Argue with your bitch. Your bitch is the one that stole from you. Your bitch is the one that lied to you. Your bitch is the one that giving you head. Your bitch is the one that fucking you. Your bitch is the one fucking her baby daddy. Your bitch is the one fucking Big Dick Tyrone. I ain't doing that. I'm just calling the shit out. And you triggered like a bitch. Let's keep it a buck. That's why you come in here talking shit. Because you don't like me calling you a Yeah, so I'm gonna let y'all go and I'll be on this bitch later. So I'll holler at y'all. Y'all know I'm gonna hit y'all up again. Shout out to the Den, shout out to Lions Den. I'll be back live again. I was just breaking some things down for y'all so y'all can understand. You know, at the end of the day, when we talk about topics over here, it's gonna lead us around because we have to break down certain things so you can get the full picture. You can't just break one thing down and stay there on course. No, we're gonna be all over the football fucking field. You get what I'm saying? We gotta talk about every single thing. We gotta talk about everything. We can't just talk about one. We cannot just stay on that topic. We're gonna talk about the emotions. We're gonna talk about the ego. We're gonna talk about the understanding. We're gonna talk about all of that. And I know it hurts some people's feelings, and I'm sorry about that. That's why you gotta get those. You gotta. You can't just be like. Let me tell y'all something. When I started YouTube, man, I used to drag motherfuckers. I don't do that. I don't drag people no more. I just let people talk their shit. Like, if they gonna steal my content, they gonna steal my content. It is what it is. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? I'm still China White. So I really don't give a fuck. I used to be pissed about that shit. I'm not pissed anymore. I don't even think about that shit. You just gotta you gotta channel your inner self. You get what I mean? So I'll be on Patreon today. I got a lot of uploads I'm doing on Patreon. I think I'm doing like 30 drops on Patreon. because a lot of certain men that join my Patreon want to know more about approaching women. They want to know more about conversating with women. They want to know more about that shit. So I'm gonna be breaking a lot of that shit down over there. And a couple of men want to know more about manipulation, more about that dark shit. So I'll be over there on Patreon. Listen, I'ma holler at y'all niggas. I love y'all. Peace.